All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Wanna slide.
Have you ever arranged a photo shoot and everything went awry? You got your photos back and everything looked terrible. There was glare off the product, or there was like wrinkles in the clothes or something like that. Well, if you want to produce a proper photo shoot, we have a couple recommendations for you. And one of them is to make sure that you have a complete shot list, complete with the SKUs, so that you don't miss any shots that you might need on your website or for the editorial, whatever that you're doing. Now, in addition to that, if you're doing an e-commerce photo shoot, make sure that you get somebody that's experienced in shooting e-commerce or product photography. And the reason being is there's a big difference between finding something that does landscape photography and portrait photography and wedding photography. Finding somebody that is actually specializing in what you do will have this process go a lot more smoothly. Now, let's talk about the models that you might need to hire. If you have a clothing line or something like that, it's really important to get an e-commerce experienced model. They'll know exactly what looks to give the photographer, and it's gonna save you a lot of time. We can't tell you how many times we've had people hire their cousins or their friends or just like kind of make a party of this whole thing, and then the shoot gets dragged out forever. Instead of getting 100 concise shots, there's 400 shots, and there's too much to go through. So make sure that you get experienced models for these shoots, and it's really gonna save you a lot of money in the long run. Now, we also want to make sure that you have an assistant or a stylist on set with you. This is gonna be your second pair of eyes to make sure that your product or your clothes or whatever that you're promoting looks pristine in every single shot. Don't forget, bring a lot of snacks. Long shoots, I mean, you're gonna get thirsty, you're gonna get hungry, and if you're anything like me, you need bars, you need muffins, you need bagels. I mean, it's just an essential on set. In our experience, it's a lot better to hire professionals on the upfront instead of having to reshoot later on. You're gonna save a lot of time and energy and a lot of money by doing it right the first time. Remember, the better your preparation, the better your results will be. But no matter what, be sure to put your heart into it, and we'll see you next week on The Tuesday Show.